Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome back to Super Hydlide. Last time, I reached the next dungeon. So, a couple things. Number one, checking through this guide, I will need a new holy water every time I want to enter the dungeon. So that's fun. Second, I figured out what the MF stat is. That is Mind Force. Mind Force goes up by defeating evil enemies, and Mind Force goes down when you defeat good enemies. In order to progress through this next dungeon, I have to have a Mind Force of 100. Yes, and my Mind Force stat will go up by 1 point for every 10 kills that I do. In order to progress in this game, I have two options. The first option is to Google right now if there's a Game Genie code to adjust my Mind Force level. The second option is to go out walking around and kill 1,000 enemies. Assuming that what I am reading here is right, but to be quite frank, this entire strategy guide has been unreliable at best. So, before I go... Oh. Okay. The enemies out here definitely changed. Will ghouls hurt me? Yes, ghouls will hurt me. Okay, not only will they hurt me, but things out here actually hurt me a lot. Also, I'm afraid it might actually be 1 point of Mind Force for every 10 kills. I mean, just holy hell. You have to grind for money, you have to grind for levels, you have to grind for Mind Force. This is such a terribly designed system. Yeah, I killed all those enemies and my Mind Force went up by 1. Also, I'm low on food, so I think I'm going to go the route of seeing if I can find a Game Genie code for this. Because I think you'll all agree, killing 1,000 enemies before I can get through the next dungeon is stupid. So let's see if I can find something. Okay. A quick check does not show any Game Genie code I can use in order to pull that off. And now I can get the Fairy Maid Mail, which costs more than I can afford. Oh my god, am I actually going to have to kill 1,000 enemies? Oh boy. I want to check my other guide first. Holy water, enter Forbidden Cave. There is no way that this information can be accurate. It just can't. I refuse to accept it. The other guide I am looking at does not indicate this problem. So I am going to choose to believe... Do I have to go back to space? Let me read this real quick. Okay. I am going to drop a special save right here. Because as far as I can tell, I do not need the spacesuit anymore. So we're going to get rid of the spacesuit. And then we're going to buy that fairy mail. Well, actually, I can't, but I could, potentially, later. I do, however, have to go back to the City of Illusion. Because I need to buy holy water again. Do. Oh my god. This game has some of the most annoying NPC placement I've ever seen. So, this other guide I'm looking at doesn't say anything at all about needing Mind Force or about needing, like, anything specific to get through this dungeon. So, I'm going to choose to follow it. All it says is... Oh my god, these things just will not get out of my way. All it says is, use the holy water to break the seal, go in, go west, and find the chest containing the flaming sword. Okay. Go northeast and find the false wall, walk through it. Okay. That sounds reasonable. So, west for the flaming sword. And then northeast. Okay, holy water. Alright, let's open up the room. And we're going to make myself... I don't really think I have any need to be invincible right now. Okay. Open flaming sword. So let's equip the flaming sword, which is actually ranged. So now we need to go northeast. Also, apparently all of the enemies in this dungeon are evil. So, even if Mind Force is a problem, I could potentially just stay in here and farm them. Oh. Flash. Okay, what's in here? A stone. Great. It's not even a trap. It's literally just a rock with a weight of 10. All it does is make you deal with your menu again. It's such a stupid concept. Holy crap, that guy almost killed me. That guy almost killed me in half a second. That's insane. Okay, so it said to go through a fake wall. That was a bomb. Okay, so he walked in here. Alright, now that was definitely an unfair wall. Okay. Oh my god. They're so strong. Wait, what the hell? Wait, it circled? Wait, it looped. Okay, it looped, but it looped in a really weird way. I don't understand. So, I went... What on earth is going on? Okay, I need to look at this map more carefully here. Okay, I entered here. I got that. That's the flaming sword. I walked through here. That's where I found the bomb. What is going on? Okay. No, wait. No, I'm not looking at the right thing here. What am I not even on the right map? What the hell? Okay, what is going on? Okay, this is the Forbidden Cave map. If you're playing one of the original computer versions, the floor in Super Hydlide is the second floor. So you skip the entire first floor. It is shown to the left in case you are playing a version that contains this floor. No, it is not. It is to the right of you. And this is the floor that I am on. Okay. I do not know what is up with this guide. Like, this is an absolute trash guide. Okay. Where the hell am I? Okay, so there's a chest there. So I am right here. Go northeast and find the false roll. Walk through it and head east. Okay. So from right here... Okay, flash. Oh my god. This game is absolutely infuriating. Okay, so here, and then go east. So, east. Yeah, head east to find Veralis' lair. So, I went through the false wall. And now I'm heading east. And it's just taking me back along the exact same path I've already been. walk through it and head east. Okay. So I'm going to assume it meant west instead of east. No, there's nothing over here either. Okay, you know what? 3 different written guides. Every single one of them has failed me in giving me any useful instruction for what I'm supposed to do right now. I'm just gonna go find a video walkthrough. Okay. I see what I have to do now. And, in fact, none of the direction I was given was effective or useful. Except in the most, like, basic sense. So, I need to go back to that screen where I can see the chest in the small room above me. Okay. So what I actually have to do is walk through this wall. That is BS. And let's go ahead and eat some food. And light up the room again. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this is where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, so he heals himself. Alright, is there anything I can do about that? Okay. So, I am stuck. And I can't leave. Okay. Is this the thing that you had to be over 100? Is this the thing that you had to be able to do? Viralis. The easiest way to defeat Viralis is fairly cheesy and stupid. Chug a bottle of face medicine or cast the invincible spell before entering his lair. Equip the most powerful direct melee weapon you have. Now enter his lair. As soon as Viralis appears, charge right up and start swinging it. His life meter will drop to 0, then recharge itself to full several times before he finally dies. Are you kidding me? So, I'm going to die. Yep, I'm definitely going to die. Like, what the actual crap? This is... This is so absurd. Okay. Well, you know, now that I know what I'm doing, it's not nearly such a big deal. We just want to make sure I have... Okay, I have the horn... But I don't have any holy water. Okay, where the hell was this last save at? Like, I've got Okay. So this is after... Alright. So all I really need to do here is grab the holy water then. Okay. Cool. So let's do the ration of food, holy water. So apparently, apparently I'm better off using the lightsaber against him. If I am reading this correctly, what I want is to use the lightsaber and not the flaming sword. Okay. That's fine. Now that I know the way, it shouldn't be too much trouble. You know what's really scary? I still have an entire other Hydlide game to play after I finish this one. Yeah, there's still virtual Hydlide waiting for me. And while that one is not... While that one has its own problems, at least they will be a different kind of problem than I'm dealing with right now. Like, if I'm going to have to be tortured, then at least there can be variation in my torture, right? So that whole thing about having 100 mind is just a lie, I guess. Okay. So let's cure. I'm going to save state here. I am going to keep my lightsaber equipped. I am going to start with the invincible spell. Why was he taking no damage there at first? What the hell was going on? I don't get why it's not hurting him. Okay. Do I need to use the flaming sword? He's taking no damage while I'm invincible. Are you kidding me? He takes no damage if I'm invincible? Okay. So, this guy is just incredibly inconsistent. What a horribly designed boss fight. What an absolutely horribly designed boss fight. It's just, oh my god. So, oh my god. Just eat the food, equip the lightsaber, so it should be possible to beat Viralis. But it's going to be difficult, is what I'm getting from this. You know what? You know what? No. I have a better idea. If he wants to be invincible, then I'm going to be invincible too. We are going back to Game Genie. And I am adding infinite life. Infinite life. We are adding that code, and we're activating that one and the master code. Fine. That's how you want to do this? Then I'm going to cheat you right back. If it is possible to kill you, then I'm going to do it. I am not going to go out and grind 1,000 freaking enemies to stop you from doing this. And if it's actually impossible to beat you, well, then too bad. I am increasingly thinking that it's actually just impossible to beat Viralis. Okay, it was not in fact possible to beat Viralis. Luckily, I have acquired! What the hell does it mean I have acquired? I don't have a damn clue, but apparently I did. Okay. So, I beat Viralis, killed Viralis, and take the statue. Did I get a statue? Okay, I don't see a statue. Okay, we had to pick up a statue from the ground. Okay. Good. So now we can move, and we go back to the City of Illusions. And you know what? I think I'm done for today. I think that is enough. That's just, every time I start to think, you know, maybe I'm actually getting through this game, maybe things are okay, maybe I don't need to worry about this, it just throws something else at me that is infuriating and stupid, and oh my god, it's been doing that consistently since episode 1. But that's okay. That's okay. I'm actually really close to beating this game, I think. There's only the final boss left, but there are several paragraphs of text I have to follow before I reach him. So maybe the next, I mean, really, the next episode's probably gonna be the finale, honestly. Yeah, it should be okay. Yeah, there's just one dungeon left. That doesn't seem so bad. And I've got some maps for it now. Everything's going to be okay. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.